Do what God requires and leave the results to Him. You want to live by that principle in your life. You want to operate within that principle. What does God require of me? It's like saying, what is God's best for this situation, for this relationship, for this prayer request that I have, for this area of my life that I might have a struggle with, or I got to make a decision with, I got to make a choice with. We bring a lot of stress upon ourselves. It's not necessarily the problem or the predicament. It's the process and way we handle things. We need not just to bring God in when the roof falls in as a subcontractor. We got to realize that He is the chief architect. He's the main builder of our life. We not just got to bring Him in to cue Him in on things when the going gets tough. Well, we got to walk with Him continuously. We got to do what God requires. Now, I make you this promise from the Word of God that if you could live your life that way and you live the results to Him, you will never regret it. But we can line up from here to the Verrazano Bridge with one regret after another when we did what we wanted to do and maybe 50% of what God wanted us to do. A lot of times we do that, not because we're horrible people, but because we're fearful to let the control go, right? I got to do it this way because if I don't do it, then this could happen. We catastrophize. We're controlled by our fear. But God has not called us to be a people of fear, but to be people of faith. So we want to do what God requires, because if we don't, we could wind up becoming corrupt right in the core of who we are.